and I'll just be very candid, like you're doing 10, $11 million a year. It's a pretty good deal. But I knew that if I worked 14, 15 hours a day and I outworked everybody else, that I would make it. I didn't think I would go on to do what I did and maybe reach the heights that I did, but I knew I'd make it. And that's just what I did. And that was my superpower, if I have any, was I'm able to suffer more than anyone else. And, 14, 15-hour days, 6 days a week for 15 years, like there's some suffering in there. That's where I knew that I could win. That's where I knew I could beat the competition. That's where I knew I could find success and excel, was when the market starts to exhaust everyone else. I knew that I could battle through that and I could suffer through that longer than anyone else. And like, really, that's the story of my career, was that I could just outwork people over a long enough period of time. And then God willing, one day I actually picked up the skill sets, and eventually I matched that kind of hardcore manic work ethic with like eventually what I'd like to think a high level of technical knowledge and skill. And that's when everything blew up. And, by the time I left my first company, I was one of their top agents nationally. And then I went to a larger brokerage company that had a more global footprint. And I was their number one agent, I think globally, when I was 32. And I'll just be very candid, like you're doing 10, $11 million a year. It's a pretty good deal. And again, that's why brokerage has been so special to me and my family. And I'm such an advocate for the industry.